Good afternoon, Swirly Nation, and welcome to the friendly confines of the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. For the Penguins' second game of the day, third game of the weekend here, a Saturday afternoon tilt between the New Jersey Rockets and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Joined again by the one, the only Colby Armstrong in the booth. Colby pens 1-0-1 on the weekend, looking to extend that here against this Rockets team. What did we like from the weekend so far?
Well, I think we've seen two teams that we haven't seen go head-to-head in a long while, so for them to play back-to-back here already this weekend, interesting to see the way that they matched up and the physicality and size of Buffalo, really, right? I think that's one thing, but for the Penguins to come out the way they did in Game 2 this morning at the Hunt Armory, and it was the Jack Reel show as he decided to, what do you have, 4 goals?
4 goals.
I didn't count that high. I had a hard time figuring it out, but and I don't know if have we played this team yet this year?
We have not played this group yet this year.
So unfamiliar team comes in now into our barn trying to push us around.
So the Rockets, I believe most of them came in last night, but they've yet to play a game. This will be their first game of the weekend. They'll play later on tonight against the Sabres, and then the Penguins match up tomorrow following a game against the Sabres. So we'll want to keep an eye on the Penguins' legs here. They're on game 3 of the weekend, and the Rockets on game 1. So legs could become an issue late in the game. But I'll say this, I thought in the first game today, the difference in that game was the puck movement. You mentioned the goal scoring by Jack Reel. I noticed a number of excellent zone exits. Nice work through the neutral zone and the offensive zone puck movement. When the Penguins were passing, they were successful.
Yeah, they did execute some really nice plays in the game this morning, and 2-on-1s, different 3-on-2s, and even neutral zone regroup into a breakout and transition. So we'll see. I know your legs have to be there. You're right, Jeremy. I think that is a factor to keep an eye on here. But managing that puck and executing plays can make your legs look pretty darn good.
So it is the first matchup between the Rockets and the Penguins. These teams have matched up every year. And this is the second time the Rockets are in the February Penguin Showcase here. These teams matching up in the championship Squirt Minor year, a 5-0 Penguin victory in that one. So it's Pens and Rockets here from the Lemieux Sports Complex. Also a note, 3-3 tie for the 2011s out in Columbus earlier today as the Squish Tender and their squad getting a tie to start the weekend. They'll have another game tonight as they look to put together a successful penultimate weekend of hockey. As same with this crew right here. These guys are in their second to last weekend of hockey. So the Colby Armstrong Hero Lap.
Yeah, we get the Hero Lap. Let's see if that works. Bobby Starr snuggles up next to me.
He's a cuddly one.
He's cuddly, he loves it. He stands right here next to me, up in the oven. Maybe likes to stay warm.
Warm up in the oven here as we get set to drop the puck here.
Gotta say, some awesome views this morning by Chris Merlot. Some great shots of Hunt Armory. If you missed the game, go back and check it out to see that new barn, that building, that old historic relic of a building that the kids got to play in this morning. Some good pictures off of that we got in the game earlier.
As we get ready to start here, the starting lineup brought to you by the training table at the Lemieux Center. In net number 1, William Hanner. On defense, number 5, David Merlot, and 34, Rylan Alfter. The wing, number 6, Brody Carter, number 18, Carter Schub, and at center, number 24, Brady Paris. Controlled by the Rockets. Cut off by Carter at center, and the Penguins try to gain the Rocket zone. He's stood up at the Rocket blue line. Paris will fire a backhander. It'll connect with Shub. Shub lofting it in the Shuby flip. Bouncing puck, blocker to the corner where it's chased down by Carter. Penguins executing a quick line change will get the Woo unit on the ice. He's supported by Armstrong there. But away come the Rockets, weaving into the Penguin zone. Armstrong turns him back the other direction. An attempted dump in that kind of comes off of a stick, and Albu gets to it, hooking up Ofterhide there. In front, puck left, comes free. Another shot in, blocked by the stick of Merlot. A little stick on puck defense there as the Penguins enter scramble mode. It'll be Armstrong able to wedge it out on the backhand to center. He'll track it down at the blue line. It comes off of him right to Woo. Woo's in on sides, can't drag the puck with him on the backhand. Sproul on a bit of a back check here as the Rockets gain the Penguins line. He'll peel up as the shot fired in behind the Penguin net. Gathered in the corner by Leary of the Rockets. Worked further, pressured there. It'll be off the stick of Julius to the corner. Sproul will get there. He tries for Armstrong. That's picked off by Albu. Star, now Sproul, and Sproul will come up through center. Gets to the red line. Tries to weave into the zone. It's knocked off of his stick, and back come New Jersey.
Glove pass, yeah.
And pass off of Albu. And we'll get a face-off outside of the Rocket line. And the aforementioned real deal, Jack Reel on the ice with Filiaggi and Evan. Wedged by Villela. Picked up by Filiaggi. He'll get it to Evans. Evans possessing down the wall. He's looking for Reel.
Oh!
And it'll come over Rocket, sticking just wide of the cage. Evans almost got a gift there. Jack Reel picks it up on the half wall as he curls up top. Looking. He'll find the defenseman. That's Ofterhide. Ofterhide shoots one into the breadbasket where it's cradled and held on to.
This thing about Reel, he gets a puck, picks up in the corner, but he's got that fast glide. He's good on his edges. He can create off of just gliding, holding, gives him time to, look around and look for options.
As Reel takes the draw, it's to the corner of the Rocket zone. Evans on the forecheck. Popped past him. Filiaggi follows on in support of the Rockets, able to work it all the way out the center. Weaving into the Penguin zone where we have dumped to the corner. After it, Ofterhide. Gets into his feet a bit. Kicked around. Villela there. Now Filiaggi. Filiaggi to Evans. Evans to Reel, and Reel's up through center. He's defended by two Rockets. As it's turned back the other way, it'll be Leary looking for Albu. In behind, a centering feed picked by Filiaggi. Cleared up to Reel. Reel up the right. Carrying into the offense. He just taps it kind of forward. It rolled off of his stick a bit as he loses control, gaining the zone. It'll be picked up by Merlot. Merlot behind Evans. Evans will blue line it, dump, and get a change. Tracking it behind is Paris. Paris on the hunt to the corner. Out of the corner, he looked to Merlot. Merlot will dump it back in behind where Carter will get there. Battle along the boards in the corner. Carter will come away. Working it right to shoot for a shot that's off the glove. An excellent little tap pass to a player ready to shoot there as Carter Shub with a great scoring chance.
Really smart. Who's in a better position? I'm on my backhand, Shub on his forehand. I'll give it to him.
Now it's Paris behind the cage. Twisting, turning right for Carter. It rolls off of his twig. Back come the Rockets through center. Turned back the other direction. It was Yedwab. The Rockets have some names that may be challenging for me to pronounce. We will do the best we can. It's Carter Shub getting control. Up through center. Around going. Picking it up on the other side. Looking to center. Diving to the ice as a Rocket defender to push him all the way to the corner. He'll use the point man instead. A shot from the point from Star. Sent wide of the cage. Picked up by the Rockets. Penguins get a line change. It's Sproul on the ice as it's dumped into the pen zone to be picked up by Jake Star behind the net. He's got Woo. Tries for him. Picked off by Jersey. Back they come in front. Woo will get back to break it up. He goes heavy off the boards to Armstrong, and Armstrong gains the offensive zone. He's attacked by 2 Rockets, so he leaves it for Wu, who weaves in, fires one wide of the net. New Jersey there to pick it up. Off the stick of Wu, up to Villela, and the Pens will dump it back in the Rocket end. It'll be Armstrong chasing after it. Cleared around by New Jersey, battled along the boards by Wu. In behind is Sproul. New Jersey unable to clear as the Penguins keep along the boards. It's Armstrong. Wu digs in, rakes it out of there, and gets a great shot off from inside the circles. Popped back behind by Villela. Pressured by Wu. Bouncing puck kept again by Villela. Penguins along the board, working, and finally cleared out the center, where it'll be picked up by Starr, and he's in on the rush. Right side, winding and cranking one. That was the biggest windup I've seen all year. He was reaching for the sky on that one, boys.
Rafter scratcher right there. And they needed a change anyways, did the Penguins. They had a battle shift down in the offensive zone along the boards and got the whistle and got some new troops out on the ice.
Filiaggi takes the draw, won by the Rockets. Evans with some center ice pressure, frees it up to Ofterhide, spinning out of there Filiaggi. Filiaggi into the zone, taps it over to Reel. Reel cuts to the middle, fires one. It's gobbled up and held. He had that same 5-foot tap opportunity right there.
There was a chance right there to execute that. Even a give and go in that situation, it could have happened, but
Filiaggi doing the center drive,
a little
taking the
shot
defense.
at the net on that play. I don't know. You pick your poison, really.
Evans swipes it towards the middle. Wrapped back out in front. Evans cleared out behind the net. Filiaggi will battle. Reel in after it in the corner. Up to the wall to Merlot. Merlot going back to the corner, trying for Filiaggi. 2 players run into each other, and the bodies hit the floor. Merlot at the point. Working, keeping it in. It's Reel following up all the way into the corner. Sent back by the Rockets. Merlot crashes down the wall. To the corner for Reel. Out of the corner. Working in front. Backside feed. What a pass. Ofterhide just kind of got it a bit deep there. Now Evans defending the rush. Drop play there by the Rockets. And it's sent to the corner for Filiaggi. Filiaggi wins a battle. Wedges it up the wall to Evans. Evans finds Reel streaking across. It comes off of his stick, picked up by the Rockets. They're in on an offside play. And he was offsides by about 4 feet. Everybody needing a whistle and a line change, and we'll get one with the neutral zone face-off. 7:53 to play, period number 1. Puck fired up off the stick of Shube into the Rocket zone. Penguins with a couple good scoring chances here early in this one. They've carried a bit of the play. Rockets a dangerous team. They seem to be able to work on the counterattack pretty well, which is something we'll keep an eye on throughout the game. As it's in behind the Rocket net. Battled for there by Goen. Sent back out in front, and Carter fires one just wide of the cage. I think that came off of a stick. A little stick on puck deflection as Starr will pick things up. Firing it over to Julius as the Pens reset to the opposite side. Julius skates into a bit of trouble there, and back come the Rockets, only to be cut back off by Julius. Getting it to Starr, over to Shube, and we'll get a dump and chase. The chaser hunting the puck is Brody Carter, who would almost swipe that away from Goen, but the Rockets are back out through center. Dumping it behind Starr, it'll be Villela to the corner. Great job by the Rockets there to use the body to protect the puck, and 2 of them will dig away, but Wu's going to come away with it in puck support for the Penguins. It'll be Starr hitting Sproul. Sproul streaking up the ice, just has it roll off the stick at the blue line. The Rockets will try to exit again. All the way to the Penguin line where it's dumped in behind Ofterhide and chased down. 43 Cassidy rims it around. All the way to the point it comes for a shot that's blocked by Ofterhide. He tries to spring Sproul, and it's just out of his reach for an ice. Ice, maybe. It'll be a defensive zone draw to the right of Hanner. And it'll be back to the point where it's picked off by Sproul. He's blazing into the offensive zone. He winds and blisters one wide of the glove side. A missile off the stick of Sproul just misses. And back come the Rockets. Around Julius, it turns into a 3-on-2. A centering feed for a backside swipe by Shen is kept out. I think it bounced over his stick all the way to the wall. Knocked down on the play was Armstrong. Getting to the puck is Wu. He'll find Sproul. Sproul up the boards. The Rockets will tap it back to Julius, who finds Merlot. Penguins needing a change here. Wu gains the zone. Weaving through. Looking for a backside pass. He'll pass it right to a Rocket forward. Pressured by Evans, but brought on by New Jersey. And the kids from the Garden State weave into the offensive zone. Starr turns it back the other way, but can't get it out of the Penguins' end.
Keep going.
In comes Merlot, weaving, looking, trying to center one. It's off of a skate to the corner for Filiaggi. Filiaggi working out of the corner, finds Evans, it bounces over his stick, right to Real, who has it roll off. Great scoring chance there, but it's right back by the Rockets. It's Albu, defended by Starr. He walks around him, pop back out in front. It'll be Filiaggi on a nice tap breakout. Filiaggi with Real center driving. Nice. Evans on the backside, he sees him, and it's just kind of off of Evans' stick to the corner. Evans and Filiaggi bang into each other behind the net as it's back out by New Jersey. Pulling it around Ofterhide, looking in front, feeding it, and that's defended off by Villela. Evans will get to it on the wall. He's got Real twisting its center as he put it towards a little bit behind him, forcing the Penguin Gazelle to turn. It'll be Villela. Up ice to Carter. Oh, just past crossed. Carter. Just past Real. And it'll be icing. No icing. They're going to wave it off. Real wedges it to the opposite corner. It's kept in by Villela. Comes free to Paris. Paris trying to work to the middle. That's cut off by New Jersey. And again, they're back on the counterattack. A potential 2-on-1 that almost turned into a breakaway that comes off of a Penguin forward trickling in on Cage to be stopped by the paddle of Hanner for a whistle.
Now almost a break there. Carter and Real's wires got you taking it. Am I taking it? Are you taking it? Am I taking it? It's like you and me with the last chicken wing on the plate.
That's more of a battle in the corner.
Yeah.
If
we both have some good corner weight, so that would be a heck of a battle to see.
You got me on the reach part, though. Right? I got to have the plate a little closer.
Yep.
To the corner it goes of the Penguin zone to be picked up by Villela. Up to Carter. Carter to Shub. Shub taps it over. Another nice tap pass to Paris. These little 5-footers to create some space. Carter gets a change. Paris drives to the corner. Sproul's on the ice.
There it is.
And Paris walks out with it and fires it off the goaltender. A great save cutting that angle by the masked man in black. Wedged up the wall and past the Pens defenseman. Wu challenges, but around him goes number 5 with an armpit name for the Rockets. I'm not even going to try that one. I think it's a Russian last name with a lot of consonants.
And that's armpit to armpit, that name. That was, I think, what you meant to say.
Yes, an armpit name. It goes armpit to armpit. As Julius banks it off the boards. Wedged back out, and on come the Rockets. Shooting one up and over the net of Hanner. Picked up by Julius, up the wall for Armstrong. He's knocked down but able to clear. An offside play as Leary had not cleared the zone. And we'll get a neutral zone draw. They're going to put it at center ice, actually. Center ice face-off here. 2:05 to play first period, and we've got a 0-0 tie. Merlot on the rush. Right side, firing to the middle for Wu. Wu back in front. It comes off a defender and is swiped to the corner. Armstrong tosses it to Sproul, covering the point for Merlot. The Rockets' second attempt, able to get it out to Yedwab. It'll be picked up by Ofterhide in the Penguins zone. That might be my favorite name on the Rocket team.
Yedwab.
Popped around for Sprolzy, who leaves it in the zone. Yedwab picks it up. Off Hanner. Poked free by Ofterhide. Picked up by Sproul in stride, who finds Armstrong. Armstrong into the offensive zone. He's got Wu driving the middle as Armstrong takes it all the way down the left side. Centering one off the side of the cage. We'll battle there as the puck is covered up. And we'll get a whistle. 1:12 to play. As the Wu unit changes, it'll be Filiagi, Evans, and Reel. Filiagi behind the cage. Trying to work it to Evans, knocked down, and it'll be wedged out of the zone by the Rockets. Back pressure coming from Reel as it's dumped in, but off of the official. Reel will pick it up. He's got Filiagi on the center drive. He cuts in front of Evans, and then he'll drop it to him on a nice play that shot in and blocked. Crisscrossing was Evans and Reel. Reel hit him with the drop pass. Evans' shot blocked before it got through. Hanner picks it up to leave it for Starr. Starr looking one place, nobody there, so he'll wedge it off the wall to Filiagi. He bounces into the offensive zone. Starr helps him keep it at the point. It comes free to Reel. Reel over to Evans, and he can't control it. Evans will get there, smacking it back at the net. Reel to the puck, waving at it. And back come the Rockets, up through center. Back pressure from Evans. Allows Villela to step in and take control. Reel on the pressure, 6 seconds left in the period. He'll dump it in, and that'll end period number 1. We're going to head to the first intermission here from the Lemieux Center in Cranberry Township. And we're back in action here for the second period. As Paris weaves through everybody and gets a shot off. And we're joined by new color commentator, another member of the Armstrong family, Liverace.
Hello.
Hello. Liver and onions on the mic. What do you have to say to Swirly Nation out there? You don't know? Can they get a hi, Swirly Nation? Hi. There we go. There we go. It'll be the Rockets popping it back out the center for Merlot. It'll be brought in. Glove side and a save and a dandy. A D-zone draw coming here. As the Penguins play rotate a center, it'll be Wu centering Reel and Evans. He picked up by Ofterhide behind the net, rimmed around for Evans. Evans up through center, right to the Rocket defense, pressured by Reel. Turned back the other way, it'll be signed for the Rockets. Evans cutting in front on the back check. Frees it up for Ofty. Ofterhide over to Villela. Villela has Reel. He sends it. They send a couple passes right behind each other. Oh. Evans and Reel collide. Wu picks up the puck. He dances down Main Street. A little Fred Astaire into the middle. Can't get the shot through. It'll be shot back in on net. Evans will get there and lifts it just through the crease. As the Penguins with another high-end scoring opportunity. Shot coming from Ofterhide. Eludes the net. It's kept in by Villela, half wall. He'll dump it around behind for Wu. Wu centering to Reel. Reel unable to connect on it, and the Rockets are back out to center. It'll be Villela. Villela delaying as the Pens are a half step off. No, they're going to say onside play. The Rocket goaltender without a twig. As they'll bank it off the boards, and Cassidy will bring it out to center. The Rockets goalie will get his stick back as Starr defends. Starr carries through center. He's got Evans. Evans into the zone. He fires one looking blocker side. It'll elude the net. It'll act as a breakout for the Rockets, who sent it all the way back out the center. Starr will pick things up there. He's got Reel swooping through. Reel and Wu come together. Evans gains the zone. A bit of a delay. He'll shoot it looking for the stick of Wu. Wu to the corner right in front for Reel. Tap to the outside. Down the wall, Evans changes Carter's fresh legs on the ice. Wu on the back pressure. It'll be stopped at the blue line by Dalton Julius. And Big D, Dougie, clears it out to Carter, who hits Reel. Reel will wind it into the offensive zone and complete that line change for the Penguins. We get the Filiaggi, Carter, and Shuby line. A breakout by New Jersey. Defended again by Julius. This time it's wedged through, though. Shot comes in, kicked aside by the handman. It'll be Carter to Filiaggi. Hair flowing behind him. Into the offensive zone, a drop feed to Carter, whose shot gets blocked. And the Rockets turn it back the other way as we play back and forth exciting hockey here. Puck dumped in by Yedwab. Picked up by Starzy. Starzy's breakout pass intercepted by Leahy. Leary. Yes, Leary.
Officer Leahy. That's Trailer Park Boys.
And a breakout pass by Starr again intercepted. It'll be Julius wedging it up the wall. Kept in by Leary. Not Officer Leary. It'll be Shuby able to chip it out the center. Filiaggi there with the pressure. Puck comes free to Starr. Starr twists off the wall. Fires it back up in front of the Penguins bench to be rocketed back into the Penguin zone. Behind the cage will be Starr. He's pressured immediately by Albu. Julius spins it off the boards. He'll hit Sproul in flight through the neutral zone. Joined by Paris and Armstrong. It gets it taken away as he tried to kind of tap it past the defender and pick it up on the other side. Ofterhide will pick it up. He sends it off the stick of Armstrong. And chasing it down is Sproul. D-to-D play. Up the wing. And the Rockets escape their zone. Ofterhide. Now Paris. Paris using the physicality. I love the way he's playing right now. The ball over a Rocket in the offensive zone. Followed on by Ofty. Ofty. Looking. A backdoor feed. There's Paris for the one-timer that is kicked out. Back to Ofty. Ofty sending it backside for Sproul as the Penguins try to play tic-tac-toe. Merlot now. Back to Paris. Paris to the corner. Weaving out of the corner, Armstrong in on the pressure. He joins as he was dumped behind the cage. He was covering the point for Ofterheide there for a while, and the Rockets able to tip it out to center. Could be an odd-man rush. Merlot back to cover as the Rockets gain the zone. Paris misses the pass, weaving in, sticked away by Hanner, popping right back out in front for Sproul to get there. He tries to drag it around, and the puck will exit the zone on the stick of Paris. He's up the wing for Sproul. It's off of his stick, and the Penguins will get a line change. Armstrong with the puck pressure. Great forecheck, freeing it up, looking for Wu in front. As it's tipped out to center, it'll be Villela. Villela gains the zone, puts it into a corner. On the hunt is Wu. They'll reverse and bring it up the half wall. Weaving through center come the Rockets. Starzy able to tap it to the corner. Tries to battle there, pinned against the boards. A wraparound attempt. That's kicked away by Hanner. As the Rockets get a couple chances here. Another shot comes in. Hanner fights it off. It'll be Starr with the puck. He has a cross-ice angle there. He opts to skate with it. Then the Rockets turn it back the other way. Now Wu. Wu to Villela. Villela up to Evans. Evans off the boards, was looking for Real. Little disjointed here are the Penguins. They have the crossing plays, and they're waiting a little bit too long on the passes, and it's putting the players kind of ahead of them, which makes it a way more difficult feed. Villela tries for Evans. It's past his reach. It'll be icing on the Pens.
Yeah, a little disorganized, a little slow on making some of the plays, and you look once, you look twice, it's all of a sudden that lane or that passing option is washed away, and you skate yourself into a little bit of trouble. So a quicker movement. We saw those little 5-foot passes really working for them earlier in this game. But back to that, seem to be keep them in the flow, keep them all connected.
A nice face-off play there by the Rockets, freed up a shooter at the hash marks who rips one just wide. It'll be going.
Is that a sponsor
Down the
us?
board. That's my that's the hot tub guy right there.
That's a hot tub.
Maybe the most important.
I got my hot tub sitting in his warehouse, actually, waiting to find a place to put it.
Wick Stone hot tubs. Legit.
Beautiful hot tubs. Yeah.
Oh, and he's got them in stock too. One of the few places I know when we were looking, I was talking to a buddy of mine who used to own a hot tub place, and he's like, places are a year behind on getting them in.
Buddy, I called him. He said, I got one coming on the truck right now. I'll put your name on it if you want it.
Yep.
I said, yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
Done. Got a hot tub. I said, hey, can I store that at your warehouse? He said, yep, no problem. I got it for you. Let me know when you need it. I said,
Yep.
You're the best.
It'll be Filiaggi on the draw.
By the way, that was a free ad.
We do have paid sponsorships available on Cinnamon Swirl TV, and also on the website, citytv.com. The merch store is up, folks. The merch store is up. So make sure you get out there, get your City TV merch, folks. Ofty weaves into the zone, has it poked away. It'll be Carter at center ice. He'll bank it off the boards, and the Pens will look to get a line change. Shooting it all the way down are the Rockets. It'll be an ice baby. Dory on the icing.
I'm going on the merch store. What is it called again?
CityTV.com. CityTV.com.
This is good. Let the people know.
I think we'll put a link out in the chat as well. CityTV.com. Merchandise store is up. Rimmed around, kept into the zone by Julius. It'll be Starr crashing down the boards. Cleared by New Jersey. Albu picks it up. He's dangerous in the right-hand side. Backdoor feed coming across to make the save. Sweet buttery crumpets. It was William Hanner. Penguins back to the Rocket line. The Rockets try to counterattack. Standing still at center was Julius, and the Rockets are like 3 steps. They do make the call. Holy cow. I thought they were going to get away with that for a second. A delay on that whistle. Oof.
It was offside, yeah, like by a mile.
Yeah. Wu, Real, and Evans.
I'm telling you, the City's World, there's a lot of stuff on here.
Oh, yeah.
It's like loaded merchandise.
I may have gone overboard on the number of items available on the Cine store.
This is awesome.
As Evans snaps one in the left side, and it's gloved down by the Rocket netminder. In Sauto, I believe, for New Jersey today. It'll be Real. Trying to get it back to the point to Merlot. It was swiped at by Yedwab, and now he's in all alone. A shot backside, and the Rockets have scored. The Penguins control play, but a misplay by the Penguins results in a 2-on-1 and a backdoor feed for a goal.
That's the way it's been going here the last 5-6 minutes. Just turnovers, trying to do maybe a little too much, and one little bobble and one little execution here for New Jersey. It's in the back of the net as they execute and get on the board here first.
They've had quite a few of those 2-on-1s and 3-on-1s, and Penguins just a little disjointed through most of this game so far. I'll put an energy group out there. It's Shub, who's got plenty of it, and he goes to work. This all-important shift after a goal, right? As Shen weaves it into the offensive zone for the Rockets. Reversal by Starzy. Up for Filiaggi. He'll find Carter, and the Penguins have a 3-on-2 of their own. Shuby on the center drive to Filiaggi in the high slot, snaps it glove side. Rebound, sits free. Swiped that by Shub, cleared by the Rockets. Another high-end scoring chance, turned aside by the Jersey goaltender. It'll be Shub into the offensive zone, a centering pass. Filiaggi, Carter fires, a jumping pad save.
That was old school. That was like Grant Fuhr, Mike Vernon jump save. Old school.
Shuby works it to Villela. Penguins having a great shift after that goal. Rebound sits front. And it's covered in hell.
Some great reads down by this New Jersey goaltender, reading the 2-on-1, making a great save. Big save on the 3-on-2 earlier by Filiaggi, that shot that came in. And then another shot tip play, Villela to hit Filiaggi in the slot and swallows it up. Just reading the play, battling to eat up those rebounds.
It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Penguins, controlled by the Rockets, and out the center they come. Tapped by Paris, picked up by Sproul, and on comes Armstrong. Tries to tap it by. It'll be turned back, and the Penguins will regroup to Merlot. Now Paris, snapping it across off the stick of Dougie. Julius leaves it for Sproul, centering feed to Armstrong. And back come New Jersey out over the line, and Armstrong's going to get a trip. They'll call it a hook. Stick in the skates. And it'll be a Penguin penalty kill here. Seven Fields Wealth Management penalty kill. It'll be Wu and Real, the penalty killers. Cross ice feed eaten by Ofterhide, but spun back in, and it's going to be a goal. A goal for the Rockets, and they dogpile it the top of the circles. So the Rockets on a power play extend the lead to 2. So the Penguins will throw the Shub line back on the ice. Shub, Filiaggi, Carter. They're going to skip over the Wu, Evans, Real line here and go back to the Filiaggi line. Aufderheide with a shot from the point. Deflected by Shub, but wide of the cage. Be back to the point for Villela. Villela to Aufderheide. Aufderheide, a deflection in front by Filiaggi. He's had a number of chances. He's going to get one here. Off Filiaggi's stick, trying to tap it back for Aufderheide, cleared. And back come the Rockets into the offensive zone, defended by Villela. Both players end up hitting the deck, and Aufderheide comes away with it. Carter up ice. Puck work to the middle. And it'll be Starr in a battle up to the blue line. Penguins will try to regroup. Sending it cross ice, it'll be Armstrong slapping it into the Jersey end. 2:50 to play here. Penguins trailing by a pair to the New Jersey Rockets. Wedged further, Armstrong to the puck. He'll twist it out of the corner. Nice move. Dusted it off one too many times there, and it's knocked away, but Starr will keep it in. Sproul with it. Centering pass. Looking for Paris, and it's tapped by to be picked up at center by Starr. Starr under pressure. He'll go heavy off the boards to Sproul. He turns it back into the Rocket end, where it's taken back by New Jersey, and they'll hit the red line and dump and chase themselves. Hanner will set things up behind the Penguins' cage. Paris to Starr to Sproul. Sproul spinning along the boards. Puck comes to the blue line, not out. Blocked by Starr to the side of the cage. Booted by Starr off the side of the cage. A wraparound attempt kicked away by Hanner. Back to the point. Backside feed. Yedwab hits a player coming down the opposite side who just can't connect. What a passing play there. The Rockets are feeling it right now. All the confidence in the world with a 2-0 lead. Paris to the puck. Working along the wall. Real will get out there. And it'll be Aufderheide. Aufderheide. Wedging it to Evans. Picks it up. He was standing a bit still. He'll carry it through. Firing one rebound there. Aufderheide fires it, but it's stopped and held. A nice save.
Well, it was like last weekend in New York. I think Aufderheide had a similar rebound opportunity and was robbed on that as well. Played some good hockey, has sniffed in offensively for some opportunities. Good job by Evans fending off players on that rush. Get that chance towards the net.
So the Evans and Wu line with Real is on the ice now. Evans with some pressure. Knocked free to a Rocket defender, and the Rockets are up ice. Weaving to the Penguin zone, defended nicely by Merlot. He'll bank it off the boards to Real. Real with speed up the right. He'll chip it by the defender. He's got Evans driving. He's got Wu in the high slot. Tied up in the corner, though. Swipes it through. Picked up by New Jersey and reversed back up the wall. It'll be waved at, but unable to get controls. Villela. Evans covering the D will get it, and he'll play it to Aufderheide on a D-to-D play. Aufderheide swiping it back into the offensive end. Villela activating from the point.
He's got him.
Deep for Wu. Wu, a centering feed. Misses Evans, but finds Real. Real shot blocked out front, cleared by New Jersey. Rockets wanted a call as Real knocked down a player, and we get a puck maybe off the Rocket bench. 16.4 seconds left in the second period. Carter pops it deep, where it's picked up by Yoon. It's a Starr for a shot towards the net as the horn expires. We're going to head to the second intermission. And we're back to live action here as we reset your lines for you, as it'll be Woo, Carter, and Shub as the Rockets bring a breakaway in. Pressured from behind by Starr, it'll be freed up. And Woo comes back to center, so that Penguin turnover doesn't come back to cost the Pens. Woo cuts to the middle again, and the Rockets will get control.
Whoa.
It'll be Merlot behind his own net. I think it'll be Evans, Reel, and Paris once Woo gets off. I think Filiaggi will center Sproul and Armstrong. Reel on the puck pressure. Evans swipes through. Can't get control, but he's supported by Paris. Banked off the boards, back out to center. It's icing if it's far enough, but it won't be. Merlot will get there. He wedges it up the wall. Paris picks it up. Couldn't quite get a firm grasp on it, so Evans will pick things up, swooping back into his own end. Tries to pass it up to Reel. It's off of a defender. Evans and Paris able to wedge it forward now.
Uh-oh.
It's tap past Merlot, and it's another breakaway. Julius on the back pressure. Yedwab kicked away by the handman. Evans flies into the shoulder of a Rocket there. I don't know if he was trying to draw a call, but
Looks to be hurting a little bit.
a bit out of control there as Merlot will get the puck. He tries for Reel. It's off of his stick, and it'll be an icing. So we'll get to see the Filiaggi unit out. It'll be Filiaggi, Sproul, and Armstrong now.
The Pens team looks to a little bit of third game situation here. Seems to be creeping in a little bit.
Penguins head coach is Ray Conway. He's assisted by Chris Shub and Jason Julius, as well as assistant coach Brendan Kaminsky. The Pens defenseman whose season was ended with a broken arm. He's mending well as he helps the team on the bench. Digging things out is Ofterhide. Up to Leary. The Rockets keep it at the point. Leary can't get it through. Sign will feed it backside. Defended well by the stick of Ofterhide. Sproul turning in his own end, taps it to Armstrong. Armstrong into the offensive zone with the puck. I'm sorry, that's Villela, the other 0 on the back. 20 and 90. Villela keeps it at the point, feeds it right to Sproul, who tries a bit of a toe drag. Knocked away, and the Rockets come back the other direction. But right there's Starr to break it up. Julius will come back. Now Woo to the puck. Woo out with Shub and Carter. Shub looking for Carter. Right there was the stick of a Rocket forward. Woo will pop it back into the Rocket zone, but we've got an offside play. 11:50 to play. Third period action here. Neutral zone face-off for the Pens. It'll be Woo leaning over the dots. Won by the Rockets. Carried behind. Up off the boards. And out the center to Albu. Gathered by Starr in the Penguin end. He's got his partner Julius right in the middle of the zone there. Able to get it to him. He's able to work it further to Woo. Woo to the corner. Spinning it back in front. Nobody home. It eludes Carter and Shub. Stood up along the boards was Carter. No call. Then we play on. Albu. Defended by Julius, picked up by Shub. Shub lofting it all the way to the Rockets zone for a little dump and change action. Evans out on the ice with rocket speed, breaks it up right to Reel. Reel drives in and fires one up just wide of the post. On the glove hand side, Paris now Evans shooting one, rebound, kicked out by the goaltender. A nice feed from Paris out of the corner. Now it's off the stick of Evans. Now Reel goes through a player. Evans picks up the puck, can't maintain control, and the Rockets tap it back out to center. Ofterhide with it. He hits Paris. Harris crisscrossing with Evans at the blue line. He'll carry to the left wing side. All the way to the corner. Now a battle. Evans and Reel in to help. It'll come to Reel. Reel tapping at it. Can't get control. Evans wedges it free, but it's cleared by New Jersey. And out the center they come on a 3-on-2. Defended by Starr. Dumped into the corner. He loses his twig, but he'll boot the puck. And it'll be Paris. Paris. Evans. Evans. Looking. Can he sauce it to Reel? He does. Reel with the catch. A 1-on-1. Carries it to the outside. Backhander wide of the cage. Up to the opposite corner. Evans will get there. Coming off the wall. Trying to cut in front. Too many defenders there. And it's back to center to be dumped in as we are inside at 10 minutes to play. The Penguins trailing by a pair. Looking to get one soon. They need 3. You can't get 3 without getting 1. Not basketball. There's no 3-point shots here. Sproul. Off the half wall. Up for Armstrong. Armstrong in. Tries to go around. It's to the corner. Viliaggi in on the pressure. Now Armstrong with it in the corner. Healed back in front, knocked down, and out come the Rockets. Weaving through center, feeding it backside. Wide open to go backhand to forehand, and there's Hanner with a dandy of a kick save. Penguins cleared up ice off the stick of Armstrong. It'll be wedged back in by Shen, picked up by Merlot. Merlot heavy off the boards. Albu wins the race to the puck, stepping in front of Sproul. Viliaggi will win it behind the cage. He tries for Armstrong, and a battle will happen at the blue line. It'll be Viliaggi in support coming away with it. Up through center. He'll stop. He'll fire.
Oh!
And if there was a 3-pointer, that would be it. Viliaggi from the blue line. It has eyes, goes through like a croquet ball through the wickets.
They needed something.
Luca Viliaggi wrists one in on net. And it beats the Rocket goaltender, and the Penguins have cut the lead to 2-1.
Yeah, they needed something to go, and we see these kids trying one extra stick handle, Jeremy, one a little bit closer. And there's opportunities to shoot. That's lucky more than anything, but still, you never know. You get into situations, even in the end zone, in the offensive zone, opportunities to put pucks at the net.
An all-important shift after a goal here around Alteride. Goes a Rocket, but he carried it just a bit too deep. So it'll be a quarter battle. Albu back to sign. Back to Albu. Battled along the boards by Alteride and Shuba centering pass. Tapped by Villela, picked up, and he'll fire one across ice looking for Shub. Off of a stick, but he'll get there. Shub in the zone. Over for Wu. Couldn't connect, and back come the Rockets. It'll be a 3-on-2. Starr defending along with Julius. They got crossed up a bit. Starr will step out and take the man out of the play as the puck works to the corner. It'll be Starr. Starr winning the corner battle as well, and he'll carry it up ice left wing side. He's got Wu. He finds him. Hits him with a pass. Austin Wu protecting the puck. Able to clear it over to Julius. Arm raised by the official as they swipe at it. We're going to have a Penguin power play as Starr was ridden into the boards. A body checking call. And with 7:08 to play in a 2-1 game, the Pens are going to head to the Sir Pizza power play.
I went to Sir Pizza in between games. Give them a little shout out.
Excellent,
Let's
excellent.
hope it was worth it for the karma, and the Pens can get something going here on the Sir Pizza power play.
Let's hope so. The power play will be Paris, Evans, Reel, Alteride, and Starr. Popped in behind, picked up by Evans. He'll control the puck for the Penguins, leaving it for Starr on the half wall. Starr to the corner, centering pass, off the goalie, whacked up by Paris, kept out, cleared but no further than Starr on the half wall. Starr rips it across the ice looking for Alteride. It went off one or two sticks there. And now Real will get to it. High slot, looking backside to Star. Star will control. Penguins setting up a power play here. Off the boards to Evans. Evans back to Star. As they've switched places, maybe they need to switch back. Been a while. Star's been down that half wall. Now Evans will switch with him. He'll control and he'll try to come out of that corner. Spinning, twisting. He'll go back to Star at the point. Star possessing, looking over to Evans. Evans looking, backside feed. He was looking for Ofterheide. It comes off of a Rocket, but controlled by Ofty. Ofty spins along the wall, playing it back for Stars. Star looking, Real, swiping at it, over to Evans.
Oh,
who
he
gets
tripped on the
snipered.
dot. That was a good play, smart play. And just like that, the other way. Great save.
Penguins firing it up ice. It'll be an icing pass to reach a Real.
That was a good setup and a good play. They'd worked it around right to the middle. As Real accepted the pressure, he tried to kick it out earlier. It kind of bounced over a stick, but just as he passed it over to Cam Evans, that sniper got him, as you mentioned, and could have been a nicely executed play in that situation. Just some bad luck.
Battle along the boards. It's wedged out the center for Sproul. Sproul to Armstrong. Armstrong picked off by the kid coming right out of the sin bin. It'll be sent cross ice by Merlot, and now the Pens are going to get a penalty. William Sproul's going to head to the box with 5:26 to play in the third period. Penguins trailing by a goal as he runs a player in front of the Jersey bench. So the Rockets with a chance here now. Now the Rockets set up their power play. Pressured by Armstrong. It's Armstrong, Filiaggi, Merlot, and Julius. It'll be Armstrong clearing it out to center. Keeping with it and able to get control at center and dump it in. Banked off the boards, it'll be Julius. And Jersey gets control. Dumped in by the Rockets behind Hanner. He'll set it up for Julius. He goes heavy off the boards, past the reach of Filiaggi. But he'll get it a second time. And he and Armstrong will head up ice in a 2-on-2 here. You want to take advantage of this. Short-handed, Armstrong will dump it in. As the Pens, I guess, need a change there. Good change. We're about a minute into the penalty. Penguins get fresh PK on the ice. It'll be Shub and Carter. Now, Villela. Battled for along the boards by Carter. It's turned back by the Rockets, but defended off by Villela again. Up for Carter, who dumps it in. 5 seconds left on the Sproul penalty as we're inside of 4 minutes to play here in the third period. Penguins trailing by a goal. Shub picks it up to Star. Star back to Shub, a give and go, a tap pass to Carter. Carter up the wall. Supported by Wu. Now Shub with it. He looks to the other side. Banks it indirect to Wu. Wu back to Shub. Shub winds and fires one wide of the cage. A centering feed by Wu. Doesn't get through to Carter. And the Rockets are back the other direction. Star picks it up. Pops it by into the offensive zone. He'll chase it down. Penguins activating the D here. Shub down the wall in support. Can't quite get control. Then back comes New Jersey. Star back to defend as Leary cuts into the zone on an offside play.
Now we're getting close here. This Rockets team, not too many opportunities they give up. Pretty stout, stiff team. See if the Pens have some magic. Try to tie this up.
Filiaggi, Evans, Reel. The new line for the Penguins. As it's won back by Evans to Merlot. He finds Reel on the opposite side. Evans with the center drive. He'll shoot off a defender in front. Filiaggi crashing in for the rebound. It's kept at the point, though, by Merlot. Merlot and Filiaggi now battle and support along the wall. Yedwab able to pop it out the center for Ofterheim. He sends it cross ice where Filiaggi will pick things up. He goes off the boards into the snow in front of the player benches. Always piles up there. Now a battle along the boards. Is popped free and into the zone by Evans, but cleared immediately. Merlot gets there. Indirect off the boards for Reel. Reel skipping in. Filiaggi with the drive. Evans with the puck in the high slot, has it knocked away. Merlot now at center. Filiaggi. Filiaggi to Reel. Reel cutting to the outside. Sending a shot towards the net off a skate. Reel around behind. Back to Starr, and Starr keeps it. He'll slap it across to Evans. He feeds it backside looking for Reel, and it finds a Rocket instead. Starr keeps it another time, but the Rocket's able to clear. Shot in wide to Hanner. It'll be Filiaggi back to get it. Rockets take it from him into the offensive zone, defended by Starr. Off the stick of Reel, but just past the defender. Can the Penguins get puck pressure here? They will. It's Reel. Reel supported by Evans. Penguins need a line change. These three have been out there a while. Julius gets control. Over to Reel. Reel, they're out of gas. Evans in, shooting, stopped and held.
Hanner to the bench. 113, Jeremy. See if a little magic can't be found. As I said, they'll have the extra attacker here. I wonder if Conway will call the timeout.
No timeout. Back to Villela. Up to Carter. Into the middle for a one-timer! And it's the RZA! The Jizza! The ghost-faced killer Austin Woo! With the one-time snipe off the Carter feed, and it's a tie game at 2 with 1:07 to play.
Well, Woo was ready for that one, and a face-off win was set up to Carter, who took the goaltender. Hanner was the extra attacker coming on. And I mean, that was just perfect, really, the way Woo set up Jeremy for that one-timer. And if you just get it to the guy, there's no question it was going to be a bomb, and he let it rip.
Now the Penguins right back in. It's Shub around a defender. Shot comes in. Unable to get it through. Back come the Rockets. Woo with the back pressure. Ofterheim defending. Peeling up on the half wall. Sending it back in front. A nice trailer play there. That's blocked by Villela, but a shot from the point skips wide to Hanner. 40 seconds left. Tie game. Popped around behind Leary. Pressured by Parrish. Swiped that by Ofterheim. Ofterheim working with it. It'll be Woo now. 27 seconds. He hits Shub. Shub able to control it and pop it into
here it goes. Ofty.
Ofterheim in front of diving play by the defense. Now Merlot shoots one all the way through.
10 seconds.
Woo gets there. He'll crank it towards the net. No bad shot at this point in time. Merlot to the puck. Can't get control. It's off the board. Shuby there. He'll fire it towards the middle, and the horn will sound. And we've got a 2-2 tie. Probably not the result you want, but after trailing 2-0 into the third period, I think you'll take a 2-2 tie here, no?
Yeah, and I mean, you got to get a little bit of luck, too, with that long bomb goal by Filiaggi as well. And good ability here to battle back. They battled back. Was it last game number 1, down a few goals, battled back for a tie, and here again down a couple, and had to get a little luck and execute a pretty good play against a really good defensive team here, this New Jersey team.
And the thing we do better than any other team in the country, we got another tie. It's like the 387th tie of the season through 62. I think we've tied almost a third of our games.
Yeah, we've had a lot of ties. We kind of
25% of our games have ended in a tie this season. So the Penguins will head off. They'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Join us then. I'll be catching the Squish Tenders next game on Facebook Live, as one of the parents nice enough to stream it for me.
Oh, awesome.
So join us tomorrow morning. Cinnamon Swirl TV cameraman Chris Merlot.
Wait, do that again.
Producer Nick Paris. Color commentation by Colby Armstrong and play-by-play by Jeremy Evans. This is a Cinnamon Swirl TV production. CityTV.com. CityTV.com for all your Cinnamon Swirl merchandise.